Hey everyone, my name is Casey Cragen. Today I'm going to be discussing the attack that happened on the U.S. Capitol earlier this year. So, as most of us know, on January 6th, the United States Capitol was stormed and placed under attack. Um, Thousands of Donald Trump supporters stormed the Capitol. They were protesting his loss of the 2020 election. About 140 responding officers were injured due to the attack. Supporters and fans themselves were injured, and there was actually a couple of deaths that occurred too. So right here is just a video. It shows the actual attack. It shows the supporters, storming the Capitol, the violence that occurred. And then there's also clips of Donald Trump's rally beforehand. It was his Save America rally. I'm not going to show the video because it is like 8 minutes long, but it is worth watching if you didn't look into it before when this actually happened. All right. So the event took place January 6th. It was after Donald Trump found out that he lost, and he gave his Save America rally speech. He encouraged his fans to go and fight like hell, and that, he believed that this election was actually rigged and that he should have won. And his fans and supporters truly believed that. So, as he was, they were in just as much as outrage. By him encouraging them, they took it upon themselves to decide that they were going to go and storm this Capitol, almost as a protest, almost as like a point to go, prove, oh, we feel that he should still be president. So I found this so interesting, because we've never really seen anything like this. And also just the fact that it goes to show you how a parasocial relationship can really take effect on somebody, not even just somebody, but the world itself. These supporters and these fans, truly love Donald Trump and they believe that he should be president. So they took it upon themselves to go past the, social media aspect of a parasocial relationship, and they, further that connection to go and fight for him and, not only put themselves in danger, but put the innocent people that worked there, police force, and just individuals who were there. They risked their lives, they risked their, freedom. There was multiple arrests. People are still in jail. People are still getting arrested now, even though it's almost a year later. It's just crazy to think that, these people who think that somebody is their friend, Donald Trump, that they, are going to risk everything to go and support and help this person. So the illusion of friendship, that's what parasocial relationship is. So Donald Trump is, in the public eye. He's making these speeches, making these rallies, coming up with these conspiracy theories about, how it was rigged, how he lost. And these fans, truly believed that, and they wanted to fight for him. So this type of behavior goes way past fandom. They took steps past social media, they brought it to real life, and they, showed action. So, as we discussed when we were going over parasocial relationships, this is a parasocial relationship that was taken too far. Obviously, it causes danger physically, mentally, and, the fact that it affected the world. But yeah, and along with that comes the fact that there's false information, that comes from an event like this, because we don't know what actually took place that day. I mean, for the most part, we do, but you hear one thing and it gets spread on social media. And next thing you know, it's turned 5 different ways. So again, you go from something as, the attack, and then it goes on to say, oh, well, Donald Trump was actually there encouraging it, which, who's to say he actually did entice them or he didn't? It's all, false information against truth information. So why should we care? Obviously, the protest itself was extremely violent. Many people suffered injuries. There was arrests. There was death. And the fact that this was shared on every social media outlet, it was showed on all news networks. And again, some statements that were made weren't always true. A lot of it obviously was because it was filmed, it was on camera. But then once, tweets come into play, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, it all just goes to say, oh, well, Donald Trump was leading the actual pact and he walked into the Capitol, which we know wasn't true. But again, social media takes that, simple fact and begins to fabricate it and twist it into something that it's not. Two reasons that I think that we should care is obviously that, these supporters felt so strongly towards Donald Trump that they were willing to risk their lives. They were willing to risk random people's lives, innocent people, who were just doing their job to support this man who, they feel that they had such a strong friendship relationship with. And again, that just goes to show you how crazy parasocial relationships can be. And another reason why is that misinformation and disinformation, was widely spread from this event. And started off with misinformation, obviously the claims that, the election itself was rigged. We don't know, we'll never know. But obviously him stating that information, we don't know if it's true or not, but it, spirals and goes out from there. But that's the end of my slideshow. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.